Hey guys, Mexican Yeti here, and today we've got a Dallas Mavericks MyGm episode 2. As you can see, we're doing some trades. Chandler Parsons, getting rid of him is a piece of shit. $14 million a year or something. Not happy with him, but there's this beast, 16-year-old Matt Simon. He's asking for a bloody $2 million a year and 16 years old. I said, fuck that, $1.6 million, and that's about right what he deserves. And then I've got Eric Bledsoe, who he's pays alright, but he does well in the gameplay that I'm about to show. But I'm just adjusting the squad, and I pick up Gordon Hayward, who's an absolute gun. He posterizes freaking anyone, but sometimes he's a bit not very good at shooting. Danny Granger also picked him up for that spot up 3-point shooting. Might try and get Kyle Korver if I feel like going full cheese, but I don't know about that. And so here we go. The sort of Chandler Parsons and Monte Ellis, getting rid of both of them. Alex Burks is a bit of a gun, but as we start to change up the roster here, it's pretty solid in my opinion, but hopefully we can make it a little bit better. But here's a better trade. Gordon Hayward for Chandler Parsons and Alpha Ricamino, who, in my opinion, he can't shoot to save his fucking life. But we jump into the gameplay here, and it's Spurs versus Dallas Mavericks, and I'm playing on All-Star. This was a little bit too easy for my liking, so I might step it up and maybe do a bit of Superstar, and then maybe even a bit of Hall of Fame, And so, as I'm just adjusting the bench, Matt Simon again, he dunks on people, he can shoot, and he can do a whole range of stuff. Monte Ellis, and so here we go, let's get into it. And so you got the Spurs World Championship ring ceremony, so obviously they're favourites, but let's see if we can shove that up their ass and see if we can swipe one underneath and take them one up in the series. But so the tip, Tyson Chandler against Thiago Splitter, who in my opinion is an absolute piece of shit. He's get paid $8 million a year, waste of space. And so we got Monte Ellis here, applying some dribbling skill moves, and passes that to Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward just, pulling up, and then goes into Tyson Chandler, and then, splash! Eric Bledsoe gets that 3-ball to go, which was very handy, and then that post, and then pass, and then fake shot, and then here we go, ISO. Gordon Hayward fades, and money! Oh! He makes that shot, which I wasn't really expecting, because, as I said before, he's not too good of a shooter. But now in the corner, Kawhi Leonard, Thiago Splitter, plays that nice Euro step to get past the defender. So now we've got Dirk Nowitzki. This is just cheese all day. I don't give a shit what anyone says. I'm going to do this with Dirk Nowitzki as much as I want. So you got Tony Parker, he's alright. He's pretty old. He should probably retire. And then Dirk Nowitzki swats Timmy D. And then Eric Bledsoe goes to Gordon Hayward. Hayward, go. Look at that pass to Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler against Tony Parker. What a mismatch. Mismatch of the century. Here we go. And a fucking foul. Not even an N1. Give me the shit animation. I make both of them, thankfully. But there we go. Oh, unlucky to get that one. Goodbye, Devin Harris. But, pretty shitty defense. And then Danny Green misses a wide open, which is pretty shit. But then Gordon Hayward, splash! Oh, fuck. Yeah, he misses that. And so Devin Harris, and now Raymond Felton and Boris Diaw, a bit of a mismatch, but still does pretty well for a small guy. And then here we go, Danny Granger. He's pretty good. And then, here we go, that post fade. Cheese and passes it out. Look at this play, and then Green release, wet, just too good. And so now we're up by 10, so you sort of, it's not too much of a close game, but it gets closer. But Timmy D, he got that shot in pretty well, but Monte Ellis going to the rack, posting up, feeds it back out, that extra pass, green release by Gordon Hayward. So now you got Devin Harris flopping like a bloody noob, and so Tyson Chandler's just guarding Boris Diaw. And now you've got Tony Parker. And Boris Diaw hits a fadeaway from mid-range. I know he's like a good shooting, but I thought he was only standing. So I'll take that one in the notes. And Monte Ellis, I think it was. No good, but Tyson Chandler doing well there. And now Devin Harris at the top. Feeds it off to Dirk. And Dirk for the buzzer! Is it? I don't think it is because of that bloody bullshit animation. Couldn't he just done a normal layup thing? Instead he decides to do a full-on fancy shit. Kind of annoyed me. So now we got the halftime report by Sprint. And so we're doing pretty shitty in the turnovers, but rebounds were on it. Timmy D with 9 points. Don't know what to say about that, but Dirk did alright on him, but not well enough. But now we're only leading by 2 points. Close game. So now we've got Eric Bledsoe guarding Tony Parker. Let's see what he tries to flop like a little noob, and then goes to Ginobili. And now we have the big fella, Eric Bledsoe, going down to the bigger fella, 7 foot Derek Nowinski with a post fade, easy money all fucking day. Now Gordon Hayward, with a step back, you're a fucking piece of shit, Gordon Hayward. And now, so Tony Parker, Boris Diaw for 3. And now you got Raymond Felton, the lob to Gordon Hayward. Now that is what Gordon Hayward is good for. Other than that, he's pretty shit. But, he's got a good rating. And so now, to Gordon Hayward again, and dunks on it. That's back-to-back highlight plays. Let's go! Big, massive 32.4 inch vertical. Now, they've got Diaw and Danny Granger double closeout, but not good enough. Now they're staging the comeback. The comeback is on. We have to call a timeout. It's too much pressure. It's too much heat. But Matt Simon, that is what he's good for. The 16-year-old dunking on noobs. And again, on Boris Diaw. That's back-to-back plays for a 16-year-old. Pick him up. It's only $1 million. He'll ask for $2 million, but no. And now just the lob, had he stopped that, which is pretty good. And what an absolute gun. So now I'm going to show you the last minute 30, or minute 20 if you want to be exact, of this gameplay. So Dirk, that's pretty good defense, but unlucky to get called for the foul, in my opinion. But, Karma, he misses the first, and what about this? He gets a second, damn it. So now I just working around, looking for Monte. Monte gets open, and then he just drives, dishes off to Hayward, and he fucking missed. What a surprise. He missed. I think he ended up 1 of 5 in this game, which is absolutely shithouse. So now, good defense, but how the fuck does Tony Parker grab a board? I mean, the dude's fucking 6'2" or something. But never mind about that. And so Tony Parker gets it again. Manu Ginobili, open layup. I mean, how do we allow that? Doesn't really matter, because we're fucking 9 points up with a minute left. So Bledsoe, you know what he does. He fucking passes it to the foot of someone and then hits him, and it's a fucking out of the bar. Never mind. But here we go. Let's go Devin Harris. For some reason, they decided to put in my bench squad. But Siebes, who cares? Because, and now we got Raymond Felton coming down, doing that post up for Dirk. You already know what we're doing. Post up. And passes out Richard Jefferson, money all day. Hit more threes than Gordon Hayward. So, yeah, it's pretty good pretty good game now. You got Rich Jefferson trying to play defense. Yeah, it'll pass defense, but you got Dirk. 10 seconds left. Who really gives a crap now? So we're trying to get like a buzzer beater, and now with Dirk. How do you stop that? I mean, he's just too good. 0.9 seconds. And this one's for you, Andy. 69 points to 55, and they take a full court shot and they miss, which isn't really that surprising. But anyway, Dirk Nowitzki, player of the game. This gameplay is coming to an end and just showing the box score. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, having a look at the Mexican Yeti channel. And yeah,